What's up? Happy Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can grow your business on social media by leveraging live video. Let me know, do you like going live? Are you afraid to go live? How do you feel about going live? Drop it below. So for those who don't know who I am, I'm Tiara, aka T, your wine diva. And I help you find wines that you are going to love and get them conveniently shipped to your door. I also love helping entrepreneurs build businesses on social media, especially in the wine space. Okay, so let's get down to it. Let's talk about the benefits of video, why live video, and all that jazz. All that jazz. Jazz hands for my fellow theater lovers, actors out there. So why I started going live, let's see. I think I began going live, oh my gosh, like 2-3 years ago. It's banana sandwich how long. I feel like I've been doing this forever now. But I started going live. I went live every single day for over a year. I did a live video challenge, and that started me off. And the main reason I wanted to go live was because I love video. Like, I love being on video. I think it's fun. It's easy for me. It's a great way to like start talking about whatever it is that you've got going on in your world, your message, talk about your products, your services, and giving your value, what you can add to other people, and sharing all of that good stuff. So I started going live during a challenge, and I just kind of like never quit. I earned myself some Diva ring lights. I've earned myself a lot of different like things in the course of doing these challenges, and that's kind of what started me like continuing to do it, just because I like doing it. But when I really started focusing in on the kind of content and value I could bring to my audience, that's when I saw a huge shift in my business. My business has been always kind of party plan style, going to people's homes and sharing wine with people, which is awesome and a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. But I knew that we could really like expand our market and expand our clientele by utilizing social media and connecting with people, not just in our local space, but all around the country, the globe, all of that good stuff. So I have some friends that like, honestly, like I've had some amazing customers that I have never met like until like maybe this year, like in person. Like I had never seen in person until I went on a cruise with some friends. But I had never met some of these people, and they were some of my top customers. And really, it's just been growing like that. My team has been growing. My customer base has been growing. My network, you know, if you've ever heard your network is your net worth, it's true. Like the more and more you can meet people and connect with people and start conversations with people, that is how you can grow your business. That's how you can share what you've got, share your message. And the people that really just connect with your spirit, your vibe, if you've ever heard the term, like the phrase, your vibe attracts your tribe. You might not be for everyone, but as you get on Facebook, as you get on Instagram Live, as you talk and people can see your energy and see the kind of person that you are, and like what you're, hey Roga, hey Quinn, how are you? As you're sharing like, you know, your knowledge, people can really build that know, like, and trust. And that's what I really love about live video is like, you know, a post can say some things about you, but like really, I don't know what people sound like until I get on the phone, I see a video or something like that with them. And so that's really kind of got me into going live. Thank you, Jamie. Yes, I make these earrings myself. You know, I drink enough wine that I have a lot of like quirky crafts that I like to do. So that's kind of why I love live video. It's an opportunity to, one, start a conversation. And I think conversations are a huge part of really sales and connecting with people, so that you can really showcase what your product or your service has to offer and how you can help those people. And you can start asking questions. And when you get conversations started, I mean, live video is a great way to start a conversation with more than one people. Like as I'm looking next to this little live screen, I see 36 people on here live. Like I'm having a conversation with you, but there's really like 36 people that I'm really having a conversation with and talking, and people can have conversations back in the comments, right? And I can acknowledge that in the comments. Saren says, I have a positive personality, a positive vibe. Thank you. Yes, I feel like positivity is everything, Bren. It really means a lot. So that's why I started going live. It was just an opportunity to really share, what my business is, and in a fun way, so I can expand from just my local market and expand across the country, because my business is based all in the United States. So hey, shout out to everyone that's in the US. What's up? And live video how it's helped me really is by expanding my market. So that's pretty good. I'm like checking my notes. So I'm going to give you guys some tips on going live and all of that good stuff as we go through. My inspiration really has been like, let me know, are there any like fellow Gary Vaynerchuk fans out there? Drop it below if you like Gary Vaynerchuk. I love him. I love him so much. He's like one of my favorite humans. And, his story has been so intriguing to me because, he works in wine as well. He started off and got like his name by building the wine library on YouTube before YouTube was like super, super, super popular. And I mean, there is something to be said to be like the first in a market, to be one of the first people to blow up on a new platform. And yes, we Facebook's been around for a long time, YouTube's been around for a long time, so we don't really have that like first kind of space to be in, but that doesn't mean that you can't still leverage video in these already established platforms. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Facebook is my place that I like to play, but you can do it in all of these different places, wherever you feel, whatever platform feels most comfortable to you. I know LinkedIn, I think, is going to be starting. I know they're in beta for live video, but you can be one of the first livers once it's really launched out there. It's a great place. So Gary Vaynerchuk, he started just doing videos every single day drinking wine, which, I'm all about. He's taught people about wine. So he took his parents' business in New Jersey from I think it was making $2 million. And I'm probably quoting this completely wrong because it's not my business and I don't know exactly the numbers and I'm not a number person. Stephanie says she wants to be able to do a live video and promote her business. You can go live on your profile. You can go live on your business page. You can go live on your Instagram. You can go live in all of the places. You just, share some value. Talk about what it is. Talk about why you want to share your business, why you started your business, why people would love to do your product or service. Just share what you're really, really passionate about, and your vibe is going to really attract the tribe. But yes, so Gary was giving tips and things about wine. He was trying Barolo and he was trying Cabernet Sauvignon, and he was giving his ideas and thoughts of these particular wines and what he thought. And people started to build that know, like, and trust in him to say, you know what? He knows what he's talking about. He is an expert in his field. And you really just have to show up as an expert in your field. Show what you know. Share what you know. I look so confident. Thank you. I've been doing this for a long time. Like I said earlier, I went live every single day for over a year. So are you going to show up on live video like I do? Maybe not. I don't know. You got to try it first, right? But it comes with practice as well. The more you practice, the more you get used to it, the more you can notice when someone comments and you can respond to it and get back onto your train of thought. Also, notes are really, really, really helpful. But yes, so going back to Gary V, he talked about wine. He grew his his market. Once he was able to start an e-commerce, people across the country were looking at his videos and believing in what he had to say, and then they started shopping with him, right? They started shopping with him, and he took his dad's liquor store from a $2 million to $60 million, and over the years it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing, and now he started his own direct to consumer wine wine club. Yeah. So, he's built this, and now he's got people coming to him for help on how they can 10x their businesses because he's already done it before, right? So that's what you can do. You can share what you know in your industry, how you can help people in your industry. Give them free value. Give them free tips and tricks. I like to talk about wine pairings. I like to talk about my favorite wines. I like to talk about making cocktails, all sorts of fun stuff. That's what I like to talk about on my profile and on my business page. And as people are getting into what it is that I'm talking about, they're like, oh, that's so fun. You're so fun. Oh my gosh. And then, they might not need wine right now, or they might not even like wine, but they have a friend that likes wine. So they're like, hey, what's up, Kimberly? Good to see you, friend. How are you, girl? they might be like, oh, well, I don't like wine, but my friend Sherry likes wine. Sherry, check out my girl T. She's hilarious. I love her. And that happens to me all the time. Or someone might not need wine right now, but you know what? Down the line, they're like, oh, I'm doing a wedding, or I'm doing this, or whatever. My girl Tiara, I know I can go to her and she's going to make some great recommendations for me. And so it's just building that know, like, and trust. So when people are ready, they can come to you. Hey, Cecilia, how are you? All right. So here are some of my tips to going live if you're not used to going live, or you're afraid of going live, or any of that kind of stuff. First things first is you got to hit the button. But before we hit the button, I would say one thing you can do to practice going live is you can actually switch from, being public and setting up your profile. And that's a whole nother story in itself, is like how to properly set up your profile. If that's something that you want me to go live about, like, let me know. But having a public profile is like a great thing to do, because only your friends are going to see what's going to be on your profile unless it is set to public. So here's the thing, you can set it to only me. You can change before you hit the button, you can change it to only me. So you can go live and just like talk to yourself. You're just talking to yourself, and then when you're done, if you liked it, you can even switch to privacy to public, or you can completely delete it, right? Yeah, so you can practice going live and being live without people actually watching you, if that's something that makes you nervous. The other thing to have is just know what you're going to talk about. What is the purpose of your live video? Is your live video to talk about, giving some tips about whatever it is that you do, and then at the end share a little bit about how, maybe you're doing weight loss, because I know a lot of people do weight loss, right? So you might be like, these are three foods that are great to eat on a daily basis to help you lose weight or maintain weight or whatever. You can do that. And at the end, you're like, if you want more information on losing weight, or you want a little bit of assistance, I have a great program for you. You can do a little pitch at the end and share like, hey, I can help you take it a step farther with your stuff. You can give them some free value that they can implement themselves right now without buying anything. But if they want to take it a step farther with you, then you can do that. They can do that too, right? You can give them that bit of information. And so coming up with what kind of value, what you want to share with your people, that's the great place to start. And then, to keep yourself on track, I'm big about notes. Right now I have it on my iPad, but sometimes, like, especially if you want to make sure that you're looking at the camera and not like down at your lap or whatever, is putting a Post-it underneath the lens of your camera. So I'm using my phone right now. So like right here where my lens of my camera is, I would put a Post-it and I would put little bullet points, not like full on sentences, because you can't like really read that, right? You want to be able to just talk and like have a fluid conversation. You want to have a fluid conversation with people. Is that both for Facebook or and Instagram regarding switching profile settings? Yes, Saran. You want everything to be public. You want to be able to network with people. You want people to be able to find you. If you have a very private Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, if everything's set to private, well, guess what? It's like if you had a brick and mortar store and your door was closed and the light was off, like you had the open sign turned off and all the doors are locked, and you expect customers to roll in. Like, dude, your shop is closed. Like, they don't know that you're open for business. They don't know to come in and browse around. So you got to turn things on public so people can see what's going on, what you got going on, boo. Okay. Does that answer your question? So yeah, so I like to have notes to keep me on track, because sometimes your girl can get a little bit off track, and like you can put a Post-it underneath your lens, so it makes it look like you're looking at the lens as well as you're looking at your notes at the same time. So that's my little like my high tech tip for you. I like bullet points because it's a reminder of what I need to talk about without going like completely like off script or on a script or whatever. I do have an acting background, so from an actor standpoint, I can really look at a book and be like and read a script and be like doing that, and that's not what we're here for. We're not on stage today. We are on live video, and we want to have a conversation with one another. And the other thing is to just, it goes without saying, I feel like, but sometimes I've watched my friends' videos and I got to be like, girl, boy, whomever you are, smile. Like, you know, if you're excited about what your product, your service, if you're showing passion for what it is you've got going on, like other people can be passionate about it. Other people feel your energy. And you know what? Video, like it takes away some of your energy. Like the way you're perceived, you have to like amp up that energy, okay? You got to amp up that energy more than what you would do if you were talking to, you know, the way you talk to your kids when they're doing something behind you and you're like, ah, and you like yell at them. Like, I don't have kids, but I've seen people do it. Like the way that energy that you put into like laying them out, that's the energy you want to bring to your live videos. You want to like amp it up so other people can feel that fire, feel that power, right? You want to smile, though your heart is aching. I don't know, other songs that have to do with smile. Just smile, because people love a good smile. People are attracted into that like shows that you're personable. People want to talk to someone that's smiling. No one wants to talk to like a frowny face. No one wants to talk to like, you know, if you've ever seen Charlie Brown, we want like that energy. We want that vivacity. We want positivity, right? So smile and have fun. Have fun. That's my last tip. When you go live, have fun. Don't worry about what's going on. Like, I think there was like a helicopter that just went by, so you probably heard that. I could have like chosen to be like, oh no, whatever about it. But you know what? That's life. Things happen. If your kids are running and screaming in the background, you know what? The people that have kids, they understand. They will get you and they will be totally for it. I have a friend who has a 6-month-old and a 3-year-old, and those kids, like the baby sometimes starts crying. The second, it could be like the quietest thing. Like, we used to go live together all the time before everything started happening, and I would go to her house or whatever, and like literally the 3-year-old would be in his room playing with his blocks, minding his own business, and the 6-month-old, like the baby, she'd be like taking a nap. The second we hit the video, like the baby starts crying and the 3-year-old's like, rah! And like runs into the room. And you know what? We have to deal with it. We have, you know, it's like an improv comedy troupe that's going on right there. And you have to just go with it, go with the flow, have fun, talk about what it is that you want to talk about, share the knowledge that you have, give the value that you have. And then at the end, you can share how they can further take steps with you, right? They can take further steps with you. So here's my plan for taking further steps with me. If you are based in the US, if you love wine and you want to be able to do what I do, make some money online with wine, I would love to chat with you. I would love to tell you how we can build you a business online with wine, leveraging social media. I can give you my live video tips. I can give you all my social media tips and all of that good stuff, okay? And if you're not looking for a business opportunity, that's cool. If you like wine and you're in the US, I can help you out with that too, all right? So I hope you having an awesome sauce rest of your Friday. It is beautiful here in Los Angeles, California. So when all this is over, if you want to come and see some sunshine, I invite you to come hang out with me, all right? Love you lots. Mwah.